All right, so this, of course, is an extremely crucial battle that is playing out across the length and breadth of India. 13 states and 2 union territories are, in fact, heading for polls. And to get us more insights on this, we're joined in by my colleague Nagin Singh, who's joining us from Ahmedabad. Nishchita Virendra, she's joining us from Shimoga. Pooja Mehta, she joins us from Malda. And then Siddharth MP, he joins us from Thiruvananthapuram. And Ishan Vani, I'm told, is also joining us from Anantnag. And let me begin with my colleague Siddharth MP, who's joining us from Thiruvananthapuram. Siddharth, this is a very crucial phase of elections for the state of Kerala. All 20 seats are heading for polls. And the most interesting battle that everyone is, of course, watching for is what is happening in Wayanad. Give us a sense of what the mood is like in the state of Kerala today.
Well, of course, Kerala is that one state which is very reputed for the high voter turnout that is pretty much the highest in India that you can say, because on an average it's between 70 and 73% voter turnout, and it's barely just 15 minutes past 7, and now the crowds are swelling at this particular booth that we're standing in, called the Cotton Hill Girls High School in Varidakad in Thiruvananthapuram. This is also the booth where Congress MP, sitting MP as well as the contestant for the third time in a row, Dr. Shashi Tharoor, is expected to come cast his vote. So this is also an all-important seat, Thiruvananthapuram, a battle which is expected to be tri-cornered between the UDF candidate, which is Dr. Shashi Tharoor, between the CPI candidate or the LDF candidate, Mr. C. Divakaran, and also the BJP candidate, Kummanam Rajashekharan. So this as well is expected to be a tri-cornered contest. Whereas speaking of Wayanad, which is also an equally important constituency where the NDA will be taking on the Congress. Yes, but one thing about Wayanad is it is largely believed to be a safe seat for the Congress, which is exactly why the Congress president chose to pick Wayanad. And when we spoke to some of the senior Congress leaders in the state, they told us that they would want a future Prime Minister to represent India from the north and also from the south.
Absolutely indeed. That, of course, is a very crucial battle. Thiruvananthapuram, it is Shashi Tharoor who is contesting, one of the high-profile candidates, and Rahul Gandhi, the Congress president, who is contesting from Wayanad. It will be very interesting to see as to what the fate of these two leaders will be. Let's now shift our attention all the way to the north of India, where my colleague Ishan Vani is joining us from there. Ishan, this of course is a very crucial battle. PDP chief Mehbooba Mufti is in fact contesting the elections here. Give us a sense of how difficult it has been in terms of carrying out this election and what can be expected today.
Well, it's very difficult to carry out the election exercise, particularly in the south of Kashmir, where one seat is going for polls in the 3 phases. That's how difficult the Election Commission told the media that it's very difficult to hold the election despite having 100 additional companies of Central Armed Reserve Forces here in the Kashmir Valley. This is in addition to the already existing CRPF, ITBP and other deployment that exists in the Kashmir Valley. Despite having huge number of paramilitary forces in Kashmir, attention still prevails on the voters who will go out and cast their votes. We're standing in the South Kashmir. The traffic is low, the shops are closed, everything has come to an halt because of the election day today. At the same time, Mehbooba Mufti and JM Mir are locking horns for this particular one seat. Remember, Mehbooba Mufti resigned as a member of parliament and became the chief minister of Jammu and Kashmir after his father, Mufti Muhammad Saeed, died. And since then, the seat has been lying vacant given the fact that the elections could not be held in the South Kashmir, given the volatile situation there. So for the 3 years, there was no election happening in the South Kashmir. This can tell you the extent of the danger that exists in the South Kashmir, given the fact that there can be violence not only from the militant side, but also from the local crowds can swell in and pelt the stone at the election booths. That has been really common in the South Kashmir, and that is why there are 3 phases in just one for the one parliamentary seat. And now at the same time, you're seeing there's an interesting competition unfolding between Congress's GM Mir, who's a state president of the Congress, and Mehbooba Mufti. The Mehbooba Mufti has been, damaged. Her reputation was damaged because of the 2016, before whatever happened in 2014 also, and she was in the coalition government with the BJP. So that has really dented our party a lot, but we'll have to wait and watch whether people will come out to vote in the South Kashmir, where she has an upper hand on the Congress. But at the same time, Congress has been campaigning throughout the South Kashmir. GM Mir comes from that particular belt, so he's expecting that his local votes will help him to win and go to the parliament. At the same time, we're seeing that 370 special status remains a priority for the people. They are coming out, and every person who we are speaking to are saying that these are the issues that they are voting for.
Absolutely indeed, and the voter turnout in Anantnag is something that will be very crucial to watch out for. Do continue to stay on with this, Ishan. Meanwhile, let's now shift our attention to the western part of India, from where my colleague Nagin Singh is joining us from Gandhinagar. Now again, this is a very crucial election for the BJP. The last time round, they managed to win every single seat in Gujarat. Their strike rate was 100%. In the Hindi heartlands, their strike rate was almost about 90%. Can they repeat what they did in 2014 in the state of Gujarat, considering that there's a lot of water that has now flown under the bridge?
Good morning, Saleh. Well, by the way, I'm in Ahmedabad, where Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be arriving in a short while. He's supposed to be here at 7:30 to vote, and the locals over here have already started to come out and vote. And if we talk about the performances of the parties, we should remember what happened in 2017 December elections, assembly elections over here, when BJP did not perform well. Well, this time also, if we talk about the issues, then it always comes to agrarian crisis and the national security, which are the basic issues on which the election is being fought over here in Gujarat. And if we talk about the places which are the rural places in Saurashtra, then at those places Congress may score and they may sway the voters, because few of the seats like Junagadh, Anand, Patan, Amreli, these are the seats where Congress has their sitting MLAs who are fighting the election, which means that they will have an upper hand. However, if we talk about at this place in Ahmedabad, so from here Hasmukh Patel will be contesting the elections, and of course Narendra Modi is arriving, and he is the local boy over here, the local hero, and the Prime Minister from Gujarat. So of course the support is very huge for him, and here the barricades have been made. Narendra Modi will be walking down to the polling center over here. But yeah, if we talk in above all that, we have a situation where BJP might not perform exactly like they performed in 2014, when they swept all the 26 seats. So this time maybe Congress will be able to score, and they might be able to get 7 to 8 seats. That's what they must be eyeing in the Saurashtra region.
Absolutely, indeed. That will be very crucial. Absolutely.
About the BJP president who is going to the BJP president who is going to fight the elections. Because of this, the cadre of BJP is very excited, and that could be the reason that BJP might give a better performance and they might be able to get some more seats. But 5 to 6 seats could be crucial for Congress over here in the Saurashtra region.
Absolutely, indeed. Nagin, do continue to stay on with us. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is very active on Twitter. Has, of course, put out a tweet. He will be casting his vote in Ahmedabad today. And also BJP President Amit Shah and party patriarch LK Advani are also amongst the other top leaders who will be voting in Ahmedabad. Remember, LK Advani is not, of course, contesting the elections. So this is what Prime Minister Narendra Modi has tweeted just a while back, urging all those voting in today's third phase of the 2019 Lok Sabha elections to do so in record numbers. Your vote is precious and will shape the direction of our nation in the years to come. This is what India's Prime Minister has, of course, tweeted, and we can expect Prime Minister Narendra Modi to cast his vote at a booth in Nishan High School in the Ranip area at about 7:30 a.m. in just about another